Hey, second grade, we are going to be working on spelling now. So get out your workbook and find page 5. Pause the video. All right, now that you've found page 5, go to the top and carefully put your name. Okay, remember to use a capital. Pause the video so that you have time to write your name. Remember, during this, you are going to be doing a lot of writing, so don't be afraid to pause that video. It just gives you a lot more time to think about what you're doing. So let's read the words in the box. These are our spelling words. Let's go over them. Drum, you say it. Rock, say it. List, your turn. Desk, your turn. Job, sad. Next word, chop. Sack, your turn. Tag, your turn. Rib, your turn to say it. Mess, dust. Okay, so we know all of these words, and we are trying to find rhyming words. So let's look at number 1. We have to find a word in our box over there that rhymes with the first word here. Gum on a blank. And it's got to rhyme with gum, so it'll have the same UM ending. And guess what? I see a word right away, our first word. Gum on a drum. So cross off drum, put a line through it because we're going to use it, and write it carefully on the line. Remember, your D faces this way. So gum on a drum. Next, we've got Zach in a something. Zach ends with ACK. Let's see if we can find an ACK word over here. Rock, that's an OCK. Oh, look over here. ACK. What's this word? Sack. Zach in a sack. So let's write sack. And I already crossed off sack. Bag with a something. Bag has an AG. Oh, you know what? That's the rhyming words we did today. And so if I look, I see, oh, there's something right there. Tag has an AG. Bag with a tag. And these are some of the letters that we practiced too. All right. I am going to do the next one with you, number 4. Lock on a, so we're looking for something that has this OCK. And I remember something already. Oh, look. Drum, chop, that's an O, but not a CK. Well, oh, rock. Lock on a rock. Okay, there are 2 more to do. I want to see if you can figure them out. We've got Tess in a, pause the video and try to figure out what rhymes with Tess. Look for something that ends with ESS and fill it in. Okay, did you figure out what Tess was in? All right, I'm going to go on. The next one is fist with a, what rhymes with fist? It's got to have IST at the end. Look at this. We found the word. Get it written in the blank. Okay, I'm going to go back and write those in because I think you know what they are. Did you get Tess? Tess is in a mess. And fist with a list. If you didn't get them right, that's okay. You can go back and erase it and change them. So I'm going to mark off list and I'm going to mark off mess. We use those. Now we've got a sentence, and we have to find a word that fits in this sentence. And the list for our words is over here. So we've got dust, job, sad, chop, rib, and desk. Tom's blank was to set the table. Tom's, let's see what we've got. Dust was to set the table? No. Tom's job was to set the table? Oh yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? I don't think any of these others make sense. You can try them. Tom's sad was to set the... No. Tom's chop was to set the table? Nope. Tom's rib? Nope. Tom's desk was to set the table? Nope. The best fit is Tom's job was to set the table. So give yourself some time. If you need to pause the video, write the word job in on number 7. Make sure you've marked that off because you've already used the word job. My teacher sits at a... What should I be sitting at? What were those words again? Dust, sad, chop, rib, desk. Oh, that's right. My teacher sits at a desk. Look at the way your D faces. Okay. Will you blank this apple? What have we got left? What haven't we used over here? Will you dust this apple? That could make sense, but it's a little bit weird. Will you sad this apple? That doesn't make sense. Will you chop this apple? That makes sense. Will you rib this apple? So dust or chop, which one makes more sense? Do we dust an apple? Not really. Do we chop an apple? Yeah, sometimes we have to chop one up if we're going to make something. So let's go back and will you chop this apple? And I marked chop off. So we've only got 3 words left: dust, sad, and rib. Our next sentence says, get a rag and blank the bench. Are we going to dust the bench, sad the bench, or rib the bench? Well, those don't make sense except for dust. If you get a rag, you are usually going to dust something. So let's get a rag and dust. That means wipe it off. Wipe all the dirt and all the dust off of the bench. Okay, this is a name. Sarah was blank when her dog got lost. Would Sarah be sad or would she be rib? Does that make sense? Rib? No. Sarah was what? Oh, you're correct. Sarah was sad. Sorry, my auto lights went out because I wasn't moving around, and so the lights go out in this classroom. Okay, finally, we've got one word left. Let's see if it makes sense. Andy fell and hurt his... What's the last word we have left? That's right, rib. Okay, good job completing this paper and sticking with it and writing all of your words. You have just written all of your spelling words. Awesome job.